The truth that lies in the gaps. Good versus evil. Is it as simple as that? Is it this gray zone? This nebulous, unclarified, ever-expanding gap that always is our soul-snaring trap? This great non-clarity, that is the giant chasm between what it is that we know we should do and the disappointing tracks that follow our shoes. The great murky expanding gap between what the news says goes on and what we see is really wrong, between hearsay and heresy. The great confusing expanding gap between the mouth and the money, between the peculiar and the funny, between the bitter truth and the lying honey. The great turbid expanding gap between a loving hug and a mind-altering drug, between a hunter's rights and a murderous thug, between not paying attention and not collecting your pension, between a good intention and political dissension. The great cloudy expanding gap between an epidemic run wild and an autistic child, between a marriage that is open and a divorce case that is shut, between GMO foods and a massacred gut, between a missing body part and a medical trust defiled, between the bored child and the child beguiled. The great unclarified expanding gap between free speech and a security breach, between kissing the frog and the prince that is dashing, between self-righteous tongue lashing and the gay bashing, between the base hating and the race baiting, between the loud political thief and the silent appointed one, between what's really good for us and what only seems fun. It's between all these kinds of gaps that the devil runs, wreaking death and destruction on everyone. Because the ultimate gap is between when we believe and others bereave. It's the spirit of truth that was delivered by the Father's resurrected Son that fills in this ever-expanding great gap with clarity and a soul-saving, awakening, Satan-slaying slap.